Okay, I'm just going to say it. If you took the you know what back in 2021, you need to pay close attention, more than a regular person, to this video. In this video, I'm going to explain the top 5, maybe even more, benefits of regular sauna use. Now, just to clarify, I'm talking about regular saunas. I'm not talking about infrared saunas. I will get into that in a later video. There is an amazing amount of knowledge and studies coming out on infrared use, but this is just regular sauna for this video. Now, the reason I'm saying that it's extremely important if you took the you know what back in 2021 for you guys to be in the sauna more than someone like me is because of the spike protein and all the shit that's in the heavy metals and all the horrible stuff that was in that shots. Now, a lot of people are regretting it now, but if you're one of those if you're one of those people who took it and still think it was a good idea, then this video is probably not going to be beneficial to you. And also, this channel isn't either, because I can't help you. If you can't see through it by now, I can't help you. But for you guys who took it, you regret it, you understand the importance of trying to do your best with what we can to eject the nasties inside this shot, then this video will be beneficial to you. And also, people like me who didn't take it should still be in the sauna every day. So let's get into the top 5 benefits. Now, why is the sauna such a good thing? Well, it's unlike regular exercise, which is obviously good for cardiovascular health and all that fun stuff. It's you're basically getting a workout by sitting there, because when the sauna heats up, it goes deep into your tissues and starts getting all the toxins out and expelling it through your pores. And it does it at such a rate that you only need to be in there like 10 to 15 minutes and at 85 degrees. 80 degrees Celsius or above was a quote by Dr. Rhonda Patrick on Joe Rogan's podcast. You can go and watch that if you want. What an amazing podcast, by the way. So she talked about the therapeutic dose as being like effective above 80 degrees Celsius. For you Americans watching, I have no idea. I think that's like, I don't know. I think it might even be like 190 or 195 or something like that Fahrenheit. But we Brits do not operate in Fahrenheit because we're Celsius. So 80 degrees Celsius, and you start getting detoxification, reducing inflammation. It helps promote recovery. Now, I emphasized at the start, daily usage. And this goes for you guys who didn't take the you know what, and even if you did take the you know what back in 2021, we are still in a common ground with what we're being bombarded with in terms of toxins. So those were some benefits of using the sauna, right? I'm not going to go super deep into it. You just know it's extremely good for your health, cardiovascular health. You're basically getting a workout by sitting there. It increases skin health, your metabolic health. You basically detox all the shit that I'm about to tell you that we're getting bombarded with. And it's just an amazing tool for health. And if you can go down to the local swimming pool, wherever you're at, I can actually get daily sauna use for less than I think it's less than £1 a day. I pay £18 a month, and it's like I can go 7 days a week if I want. So that's like 50p. For you Americans, that's like 50, 60, 70 cents a day. It's fucking crazy, man. So a lot of the times you can get in for a decent price, and it's well worth the price for your the health benefits you get. So why is it so essential in 2025 to be using saunas, whether you got the fucking you know what or not? Well, I'll say a few things: heavy metals, pollution, and toxins through food and water. Now, obviously, the sauna helps you expel all of that, but where is the heavy metals and the pollution coming from? Well, there's heavy metals in the fucking water system. There's heavy metals in the air, right? There's heavy metals coming from the pollutions of factories and stuff. So when you look up and there's pollution in the air for these, what do you call them, industrial plants that are fucking polluting the air with their smoke, it's endless. It's literally all around us. Toxins are everywhere, okay? And it is quite annoying because we're not supposed to be born into having all these toxins through flipping industrial stuff, and also through fragrances and cosmetics and cleaning products and stuff you're using at your job. For example, I used to work on oil rigs, and a lot of the stuff that you would come in contact with would be in this thing called the COSH. You'd have to use a COSH sheet, control of substances harmful to health, I think it was called. and it was locked away in a cupboard, right? Well, let me show you something, right? Let me tell you something. A lot of the cleaning products found in houses should actually be locked away in a couch cupboard that you would get offshore. It's actually fucking nuts. Like bleaches and all this shit that you're cleaning your house with are full of toxins. So everything that we're exposed to on the oil rigs, on your construction sites, if you're working in manufacturing, all these toxins that you're being exposed to from fragrances and cosmetics, it's fucking endless, right? You have to help your body detoxify from this stuff. So that's the importance of sauna usage. Now, is it practical to get in there every day? Well, I would say so. Even when I worked offshore and had other jobs, I would still make regular sauna usage like a habit. It's good if you guys are working offshore. A lot of rigs have got saunas now, which is the bare minimum you need to be surviving healthily on a fucking oil rig. Because think about it, there's oil and gas and fumes and all that shit. And your skin is the biggest organ on your body, so it doesn't matter if you've got the personal protective equipment on, even on your construction sites or your manufacturing plants and your factories. You have to help your body detox. It's not just like the modern day does not allow for your body just to be perfectly detoxified. And if you want proof of this, look around. Okay, you've got people half mobile. You've got people it's like they're like been stabbed with a fucking needle of inflammation. It's like they're bubbles and they're like about to burst and they can hardly move and they're going crazy and they're like something's went fucking wrong, right? And we can implement simple habits that I'm taking you through on this channel, and not just fitness. Okay, I'm not just talking about fitness. I'm foundationally speaking about your health and things that can be accessible to the everyday person. And some of this stuff's a bit crazy. Later on, we're going to like how to detox from heavy metals, parasites, stuff like that. That's a bit more advanced, but the basic shit we can do is get in the sauna, because that does help with heavy metals, by the way, but there's a whole protocol for that. But I want you to feel good. And the simple things you can do is get in the fucking sun, get good sunlight, improve your sleep, get in the sauna, and make sure, because the thing is with the sauna, if you're eating a diet that's not optimal, your saunas are going to help you detoxify from any of the fucking shit that you're putting in your body as well. So you can see there's endless things attacking our health, right? They're spraying shit into the sky. They're poisoning the water system. They're spraying shit on the food. There's industrial fumes fucking everywhere. And then you're laced with your stuff that you wear is laced with chemicals. Your bed sheets. This is polyester, right? We've got a plastic problem. That's going to be another video as well. Now you're probably thinking, well, why are you sitting there with plastic? Well, can I just magically click my fingers and change my entire wardrobe? It's probably not practical. I start doing that one by one. Start buying more cotton and linen. Okay, that's going to be for another video. Keep that in mind as well. I'm just saying that everything you're exposed to has got some sort of fucking thing that's it's disrupting your hormones. It's making you sick. It's got bad ingredients. So what are some basic shit that you can do? I just told you some. Sauna will always come to mind 100%. And like I said, I'll get into another video about infrared. It's another amazing health hack. But for you guys that are looking to feel better immediately, like, you get in the sauna, okay? And I promise you, if you have regular saunas, you get high quality salt, improve your sleep, get in the fucking gym, lift heavy and eat a lot of good protein, you're going to feel fucking amazing. Now, do not listen to the fucking mainstream advice about, oh, that's too much and that's too much. They don't have a clue. Think about this. Wherever you're at, and it might be the US, some parts of Europe, but I'm in the UK, and since, I think it was 2020, bro, think about this. 2022, 64% of the UK's population was overweight or worse. Okay? That was 3 years ago. Now, since COVID and all that shit, do you think, now this is just an observation, do you think people's habits have gotten better or worse since then? For a lot of the population, they're starting to click on about health, but a lot of the population are just giving up. I can see it. So that fraction, which was 64%, might actually be more by now, and I'd bet money that it's more. That is fucking insane. So when it comes to following and listening to the mainstream advice, people at your work, the GPs, like the people that stand on the TV and they're overweight and they're giving you health advice, all these people are going to say, don't eat eggs because it's bad for cholesterol, don't get in the sun, don't eat red meat, but you're okay to go and fucking eat the rest of the shit like grains and GMO vegetables and everything that's sprayed with pesticides. It's actually fucking insane. So, bro, if you want mainstream results, listen to them, because you'll get mainstream advice, which will give you mainstream results. But why would you want mainstream results if 66% of the fucking population, or 64, so 2/3, if 2/3 of the population are overweight or worse, following the standard advice, and then giving you standard advice, like pointing fingers saying, I know about health because I follow the mainstream. Well, what does that make them if they're following the mainstream? It makes them highly probable that they're doing something fucking wrong. Because why else would 64% of the population be overweight or obese, chronically ill? Why is the National Health Service on its fucking knees in a country like the United Kingdom? Like, this is the things you need to use our brain about. Something has gone way wrong. So if you want way wrong, just listen to the mainstream, because that's what you'll get. But if you want the opposite, which you want to be thriving and healthy, start looking at alternatives. Start thinking about the advice that they give you and think, well, why is the tribes of the world still eating a lot of meat and eggs, raw eggs, drinking the blood of the animal, eating nose to tail, eating ancestrally, and why they have no cavities in their teeth and why they'll have no disease? Start thinking differently, because it gives you different results. And if you want different results, you want longevity and health and vitality, then you'll listen to alternative sources. And the thing is, that it's not actually alternative, it's just the fucking truth. It's just we've been warped in the West. And I think it happened not even 300 years ago by a certain rich family that took over this health education and started calling people fucking wacky for using herbs and natural sources. And I'm not going to get too deep, but you know what I'm saying. You want mainstream results, you'll get 2/3 of the population telling you, fucking watch the eggs. And look at them, right? So just bear that in mind, brother. And I'll see you in the next one.